What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Market Targets. And this week is looking like a fantastic week to be making some money. I'm looking at some great opportunities in the Forex market this week. And I have a total of 10 pairs I'm going to be interested in looking for entries this week. And the 10 pairs I chose were Euro JPY, Euro CHF, AUD JPY, CHF JPY, USD CHF, NZD USD, AUD USD, AUD CAD, USD CAD, and CAD JPY. Those are the top 10 pairs I have ready for the week. And I'm going to jump right into Euro JPY. Euro JPY is a trade I'm looking for a long as well, just like how I was last week. I'm pretty much trying to enter a revenge trade on this one this week because I did take a partial loss last week on it. And I'm gonna be looking all the way down to the 2 hour time frame. I'm gonna be looking for this area to pretty much break this 2 hour structure right here. And as soon as this does turn bullish, I will be interested in a trade. As you can see here on the daily time frame, it's had a great pullback onto the support level. And that was technically the pullback I should have waited for last week in order to enter this trade. So this trade technically was not ready last week. I'm thinking it's going to be ready this week for the entry. So I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for it tonight and tomorrow. Hopefully, it's an early move this week. Next up, Euro CHF. Euro CHF, I am looking for a long on it. I'm basing this to go along just because if you see the weekly time frame, it is doing a retracement already off of this bullish structure right here that it happened. The retracement is already ending. As you can see, there's two bearish candles that are slowing down. So that gives me a bit more indication that the market wants to go up. I'm pretty much trying to catch the move of this week where this structure right here makes the daily time frame go bullish. So I'm pretty much trying to catch the move in which it does that shift. I'm gonna be setting up an alert right here off the 4 hour. I'm gonna be basing off my entry off the 4 hour and then the smaller time frames to see if I get a tighter stop and a bigger move. But first, I definitely needed to close above this structure right here on the 4 hour in order for me to consider a trade on this one. Next up is AUD JPY. AUD JPY. I am looking for a long on this one as well. I do have to be a bit careful because I do not like how last week the week ended with that pretty much weird doji candlestick, because as you can see, it started off the first 3 days bullish and then went down the last 2 days and pretty much overtook the three candles it had created for the week and overtook them in the last day. So, something to keep in mind just in case you think this is not ready to enter for a long. I wouldn't consider it ready just yet. I would wait for it to bounce above this support level. And then, as soon as it does bounce off the support level, I would be looking for a trade. So, this might be cooking up later on this week between Monday and Wednesday, give or take. Hopefully, it is a quick move that I could catch, but let's see how it goes. Next up, CHF JPY. I'm looking for a long on this one. So on this one, I'm gonna be actually perfect time frame. I'm gonna be looking for this structure right here off the 4 hour to turn bullish. And as soon as it does, I am going to be interested in a long on this one, just like the other pairs. I do see here it's on a nice support and resistance level. Right now, it kind of looks like resistance. So I definitely want it to look like a support and break over here, retest, and then pretty much look for a confirmation in order to enter. I do know that the daily time frame is bearish, but the weekly and the 4 hour are going to be bullish if I do get that break off of this area right here. Next up is USD CHF. USD CHF, I'm looking for a long on this one. I'm going to be waiting for this one very patiently just because last week it did five straight candles on a bullish trend to the upside. So I'm not sure if it's already asking for a pullback and then waiting for it to reject this support level or this one in order to keep going up. So I'm going to be patient on this one, let the market show me its cards for the week before I even enter this trade. So I don't think this one is ready just yet, just like AUD JPY. So let's move these two a bit down here. Next up, NZD USD. NZD USD, I'm looking for a short on it. I'm looking for it to pretty much go under this resistance level that's right now technically a support level. So I want it to break, become resistance. And as soon as it does become resistance, I want it to pretty much retest this resistance level. And when it does retest it, wait for some confirmation that it will go to the downside and enter. Next up, AUD USD, kind of the same deal. Same thing with AUD CAD next up. These are two shorts I'm going to be looking at, and they are pretty much the same thing as NZD USD. I'm waiting for this support level to become resistance. Once it becomes resistance, I want it to pretty much retest the resistance area and then bounce back down for my short move. I'm looking for a short on this just because if you could tell on the weekly time frame, it had a bearish engulfing pretty strong. It engulfed the last two previous weeks, even the third week, to be honest. And I consider that a good indication that it wants to start the retracement. And that's the move I want to catch, the retracement off a weekly move. Hopefully, it does happen this week so I could get a short on it. Same thing with AUD CAD. AUD CAD moving along here, it almost has the same structure as AUD USD. I'm looking for a short as well. This one looks a bit more ready than AUD USD, to be honest. It's already under the resistance level that I had chosen for it. And right now it is retesting it. So if I get a bit more confirmation that it's retesting it and then bouncing back off it, I'll be looking to enter. Next up is USD CAD. USD CAD, I'm looking for a long on it, but kind of like USD CHF, it does have a good momentum to the bullish trend, and I did not catch it last week. So I'm definitely going to wait to see if it wants to get a pullback to this area right here, or maybe to this area right here. Maybe it wants to break this support, bounce back, and then keep going up, or just go all the way down here just so for it to go back up. So definitely going to be looking at this week very carefully. And I'm pretty sure there's CPI CAD news this week. So definitely going to be patient on the CAD pairs just because that news always does something crazy. It either goes one way or another, but the move for the week will be crazy on a CAD just because there's CPI. CAD JPY. CAD JPY, I'm looking for a long on it as well. I definitely wanted to go above this support level and retrace right up around this area for me to get a long on it. Just like USD CAD and USD CHF, it kind of already had the move last week where it wanted to keep going to the bullish trend. And I pretty much want to catch the move in which the bearish trend on the daily will become bullish. So I'm pretty much going to be patient and wait for this pair to show me its cards as well, just because technically all the smaller time frames are bullish. And once I have more confirmation and more structure above this area right here, I'll be looking for an entry. And with that being said, those are the top 10 pairs I have chosen for the week.